The Tsunami Help blog and wiki were really an expression of the volunteers' grief and their desire to alleviate suffering, a statement about their common humanity. Many of the volunteers really felt that the government and aid agencies around the world were not fully tapping into the humanitarian impulse of ordinary people. As Catherine, one volunteer, said, "You hear about these horrible disasters and want to help out, but can't. I'm not a nurse, so here's an opportunity." So I said, yeah, I would help. It was just terrible. Tens of thousands of people dying in different places, and here we were sitting in comfortable offices. What can I give them? I can give them hours. Key to the success of the Tsunami Help blog and wiki was its interactive nature. Volunteers wanted to be active, not passive. Another volunteer, Bala, said, "I was so helpless. People feel helpless sitting wherever they are. If you do something yourself that would help find that someone is okay, that would be better than sending a check." So what kind of information did the blog and wiki collect? There was information on what communities had been hit, what kinds of needs they had, what kind of help was required. The information on the blog and wiki guided people who wanted to give, whether it was money or skills or supplies. Also, the Tsunami Help blog and wiki had information on people who were missing and people who were found. They tried to help people who were looking for loved ones. In terms of the types of work that volunteers did, there was certainly a great variety. There were some volunteers who were in the field, texting messages back to people who had internet access, who in turn would post information to the blog and the wiki. Then there were a group of people who were techies, who were making sure that the blog stayed up and that the wiki stayed up, and fending off attacks from spammers. And also there were people who were wiki janitors. They were moving the voluminous information posted to the blog to the wiki and organizing it into categories so that it would be easier for people to find. In the few weeks after the tsunami, before the news agencies could send out their teams of reporters, and before humanitarian organizations and governments could develop their reports, these volunteers stepped into a breach, this lack of information, and made a difference.